Hey guys, it's GOLDYNAPS back with another video, and today what we're going to be talking about is my highly requested skincare routine. Ooh, okay, so I really don't think my skin is that nice, but I feel like whenever I post a selfie or anything, someone asks me for my skincare routine, and the only reason my skin looks okay is because I invest a lot of time and money into it. This is not gonna be I just slap some St. Ives on my skin and call it a day. Like, I have a very comprehensive morning routine and nighttime routine, and honestly I feel like in the grand scheme of like skincare, I think it's like relatively affordable. I have no idea how much I've spent on skincare products, but I feel like it'd be a good idea to like add all that up at the end of this video. But yeah, I'm gonna start out just talking a little bit about my skin, and then I'll show you my morning routine and then my nighttime routine. And yeah, let me just jump right into the video. Alright, so I have dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin, and basically for the majority of my life, really until this year, I did not have an established skincare routine. I had gone to a dermatologist earlier in my life because when I was younger I really had like cystic acne literally all over my face, and it was just, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even have pictures from that time in my life because it was just not cute. I had gone to a dermatologist, I tried Proactive, I tried all of those products that people say are going to clear up your skin, and like it did not. The first major change that I saw in my skin was when I got on birth control, and that balanced out my hormones so that every time I had my period I didn't fucking look like the Rocky Mountains were on my face. Like, okay, that made a change. And then once I started, you know, figuring out things that made my skin an issue, once I actually figured out that I had dry skin, because let me tell you something, it took me a while to figure out what my skin type was. When I was younger, I thought I had oily skin, and that was because when I went to the dermatologist, they gave me a prescription benzoyl peroxide face wash that over dried my skin so much that it was trying to counteract that by producing excess oil. So I just, like, my face would literally look wet, it would be peeling, it would be beet red, it was... But anyways, the point is, you need to figure out what your skin type is before you can actually treat the issues that you have. And so when you're trying to come up with your own skincare routine, that's where research is so important. Once you've established what the problems are, once you've established what sort of affects your skin negatively, you can look for ingredients that will then, you know, benefit your skin and make it look better. So establishing a consistent skincare routine for yourself is literally the best thing that you can do to counteract breakouts. Because it's not like I don't break out anymore, especially with sensitive skin. Like, anything can make me break out. It could be the weather, it could be my makeup, like literally anything. And the benefit of having a skincare routine is that you can get rid of those breakouts quicker. So it's not a matter of being like, oh, my skin is perfect literally all the time, because it's not. I have acne-prone skin, and I've accepted the fact that I have problem skin, and that's always going to be an issue, but I can find ingredients that help me. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to get into the products that I use. I'll tell you guys the benefits of the products. I'll go into all kinds of stuff about why I like the product, other products that are similar that I tried and just ended up not working out. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. What do you think?
So the first product that I use in the morning is the Burt's Bees Deep Pore Scrub. It has peach and willow bark in it, and it is a physical exfoliant, so there are little pieces of peach pit in it, and I exfoliate my skin every day just because I have dry skin and I feel like it leaves my skin feeling smooth and refreshed, and I also think this product is really worth the price. Two face washes that I've tried and just ultimately didn't like were the Body Shop Vitamin E face wash and the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil face wash. They sort of started breaking me out over time, and I don't really know what happened with the vitamin E face wash because it's supposed to be for dry skin, but for the tea tree oil face wash, I know that it just dried out my skin way too much. The next product that I use is the ACNE Can I Speak to Your Manager Facial Toner, and I like this toner just because in the morning it's quick, I just spray it on my face, and toners even out your skin tone, so if you have hyperpigmentation or any blemishes, I feel like this is something that's really worth incorporating into your skincare routine. And if you guys use the code GOLDYNAPS on the ACNE website, you can get $5 off of this product. The next two things I use on my face in the morning are serums. They're water-based serums, and I realized that my skin likes these kinds of things after using like sheet masks. If you ever use a sheet mask, there's like serum residue on it, and it's very watery. The Ordinary Buffet Serum is one that I use, and it has a high concentration in hyaluronic acid, which is really helpful for dry skin. And then the Valjean Labs Glow Serum, which has vitamin C in it, is very helpful for getting rid of acne blemishes. Over time, it also just makes your skin look more even and glowy, so that's really nice. In comparison to other serums, these are also really affordable, which is great. So if you've been looking to try out a serum and you don't really want to splurge on one, I really recommend trying these, especially if you have dry acne-prone skin. Next, we're moving on to moisturizers. I use two different moisturizers depending on whether I'm wearing makeup or whether I'm not. When I do wear makeup, I like to use the Lush Vanishing Cream. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but it smells great and it's so lightweight but still keeps my skin moisturized. It has lavender in it, which also helps target blemishes and reduce their appearance over time. And when I am not wearing makeup, I like to use the Cerave Daily Moisturizing Lotion. It is much heavier in comparison to the Vanishing Cream, but I'm not really putting any other products on my face, so I feel like it's fine that it's a bit heavier, especially because my skin gets dry throughout the day. And a main ingredient in this is also hyaluronic acid, which again is helpful for dry skin. I also definitely think this is a really great lotion for the price point, so if you're looking for something a bit cheaper, I would definitely say try this out. So the next thing in my skincare routine is sunscreen, which is really important, but it's often forgotten. Once I incorporated this into my routine, I noticed that my blemishes didn't get as dark, which made it a lot easier to get rid of them. This one from Simple is also really affordable, and it protects against pollutants, which is great for sensitive skin. Moving on to my nighttime routine, the first thing that I use is this fresh soy face cleanser, and I swear by this product. As you can see, I bought this super huge limited edition size. That's how much I love it. Since using this face wash, I have literally not used a makeup wipe, which is great because when I would have to rub my eye with a makeup wipe or a cotton pad, it would sort of irritate the skin around my eyes, so using this really solves that problem. So I really recommend it for sensitive skin because it removes all of your makeup. Next up is another toner. This one is the Thayer's Witch Hazel. It's slightly more affordable than the ACNE one, but you do need to apply it with a cotton pad, which is kind of annoying. If you have dry, sensitive skin, try to make sure that the Witch Hazel that you're using is alcohol-free. I know another really popular toner is the Dickinson's Witch Hazel, and I tried that initially before trying this Thayer's one, and it gave me a really bad breakout because the alcohol in it dried out my skin. Next up are face masks, and I use a face mask literally every night because I feel like it helps my skin. I really don't care that it says I use 1 to 2 times a week. I'm gonna do it every single night. If my skin is breaking out, I really like to use the Cosmetic Warrior face mask from Lush. It has ingredients like garlic in it, which help target acne and get rid of it quickly. If I'm not having a severe breakout, then I will alternate between the ACNE So Over It face mask and the Catastrophe Cosmetic face mask from Lush. The Catastrophe Cosmetic face mask is really good at soothing irritation. I feel like once I use it, it really reduces the redness in my skin, and it also really improves the texture. So Over It is a chemical exfoliant, so if physical exfoliants irritate your skin, I really recommend this. You don't have to do all of the scrubbing to get the same polished effect. You guys can also use the code GOLDYNAPS on So Over It to get $5 off. If I'm feeling bougie, I also really like using sheet masks, and I really enjoy the ones from Sephora. They're also pretty affordable, and generally they're having some sort of sale. Next up in my routine are serums, and these are definitely the pricier items in my routine, but they are also the ones that have made the biggest difference in the look and feel of my skin. The first one that I apply is Slay, and it definitely has a unique texture for a serum. It's kind of creamy, but it makes my skin feel really hydrated and smooth, which I like. You can also use the code GOLDYNAPS to get $5 off of that. And then after that, I applied the fresh Seaberry face oil, and I feel like this product is the one that made the biggest difference in my skin. I did a lot of research on serums before purchasing one because they are so pricey and I really didn't want to waste my money. And I had basically narrowed it down to two, the fresh Seaberry oil and the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. And I went to Sephora to get a sample of both of them just to try them out on my skin and see how they would react, which is something I really recommend you do for more expensive products that you're unsure about. I feel like both products gave me similar results in terms of improving the texture and appearance of my skin, but the fresh Seaberry oil definitely has way more product in it and is cheaper. I've been using it every night for the past few months and you can see how much is left. You really don't need a lot of it to get great results. Other serums that I've tried and just didn't work out are the Body Shop Drops of Youth and the Hey Honey Good Morning Serum and Good Night Serum. I didn't really have a problem with the Drops of Youth, I just didn't think it made that big of a difference for me to keep buying it because it was relatively expensive. The Hey Honey Good Morning and Good Night serums, I just felt like they were inconsistent. Sometimes they would make a huge difference in my skin and then I would buy it again and it wouldn't do anything, so I just didn't feel like that was worth the money. Next up is my night cream, and I used the Burt's Bees Radiance night cream with royal jelly. I was looking it up and it seems like they don't sell this anymore, so I don't know what happened to that, but they have a new night cream that also has royal jelly in it, so maybe that has the same effect. I'm not really sure, I haven't tried it. This is definitely a pretty heavy cream, but I kind of like that when I go to sleep because that way while I'm asleep my skin sort of soaks up all the moisture and I wake up with my skin feeling like plump and rejuvenated. Next, I use the Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Eye Cream, which isn't really a necessary step in my routine, but I do tend to get eczema around my eyelids, which is as horrible as it sounds, and I feel like this product tends to help with that. Finally, I used the Badescu drying lotion, and it took me a while to realize that when I have a breakout, I don't need to treat all of my skin, I just need to target the pimples. I think this product does a really good job of targeting individual pimples and extracting oil from them efficiently, and it doesn't dry out the rest of my skin, which is really important. These are just some little extras that I thought I'd throw in here because I do use them pretty often and I feel like they would be included in skincare. First up is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm, and I do feel like it is a little pricey for a lip balm, but you do get a decent amount of product and it lasts for a long time, and unlike other lip balms that I've used, you don't have to keep reapplying it throughout the day, which means you do save a lot of product. Then I have two scrubs. One of them is the Lush Honey Lip Scrub and the other is the Anise Coconut Body Scrub. If I were to invest in one, I would say invest in the Anise one just because you get way more product and you can use it all over your body and not just on your lips, so that's more beneficial and worth your money. I also have a discount code for that. You can use the code GOLDYNAPS for $5 off.
Alright you guys, so that was my skincare routine, morning and night, and a little bit more about my skin. So if you like this video, hit the like button, comment down what else you want to see, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!